Howdy, neighbors. So, we'll call this, I guess, my first official video. Uh, I did just record an intro, so I don't know if that'll get watched first or this one. Um, at any rate, I had sent some messages out in a couple of Facebook groups that I belong to, and have gotten some reaction and some feedback. Um, there is one Facebook group in particular that I belong to called Home for the Holidays. It is an LGBTQ plus centered group. And as you can imagine, it's around, people who can either provide the lack of family, or people searching for people to fill in for the lack of family. This year, I've recently been added to the group. I haven't been part of the group very long, but I did decide that it was important this year to participate in something that they had been doing, and it was sending out Christmas cards to different people. They do have a huge master list, although I did get access to it. I lied. I did get access. Don't listen to that. At any rate, I didn't follow the master list, but it is an amazing group. I do recommend that if you're looking for support or people to be supportive, it seems like a fairly good group for that. It is a moderated group, something to be aware of. But I do, if you're interested, check them out. It wouldn't be the worst thing. But I did get a message in particular in this group from my post about what people would think about if I started a video share, where I I asked a question, or if there was anything that in particular people wanted to talk about. Her response to me, and trying to maybe skate the line of ambigu to be ambiguous, um, because I didn't ask for permission to share the story, and I'm not going to ask permission, and I'm not going to share the full story. That's something, if they want you to know, or you want to join the group, and through whatever, figure out what. Um, Maybe I'll get some feedback that I can post another video just to maybe give more insight on what had happened or whatnot. I don't think that any of that's truly important, because her message truly was around the fact that she's taken on being a sole provider to this kid, who found himself in a position meeting some people online that he probably shouldn't have ended up going and meeting, and ended up in unfortunate situation. And to that, she wanted to know maybe I could give some ideas of some internet safety. And what I will say to you is, I don't have children of my own. Not something that I want, or I won't say that. I guess I can't say never. It could happen. I do have three nieces in my life, and then there's three little guys, three little boys, that belong to two different families, but I'm good friends with those families. So there are little people in my life. What I will say is that the two oldest nieces, their parents decided to give them access to TikTok and some maybe more mature content that obviously I don't know that I would have agreed to at this point. I don't think that they are mature enough to grasp some of the nuances or the situations they're seeing. I also, I don't think all of the material per se that's out on some of the platforms is probably appropriate. But I mean, I'm not their parent, so I go, what can I do? What can I say? They've been given the permission. I see things. I personally don't know that I would join TikTok. Um, but anyway, so some of the thoughts then that came from this is one, oh, hi. This is Jax. As you can see, I am a dog ran house. This one's not mine. This one's actually mom's. My two are hiding somewhere, probably watching someone eat, because that's their pastime. Um, but I'm getting off topic. So, I think that the knowledge that I would bestow, especially towards this young man in particular, maybe for the future, some other young kids that are thinking about meeting up with people that they've talked to online, met online. You you gotta be leery. I just oh shit bed. Um, you honestly you don't know who you're getting. Uh, Yeah. I mean, you could be talking to some 12-year-old Taiwanese boy who's being forced to chat with you. And then, what situation are you being in then? I mean, the other side of that is that you could end up being, put in a situation that you're talking to someone and you end up getting taken. Um, and then you're in a situation that you obviously you didn't want to be in, but um made choices to get there, and that's shitty. So my big four things, I guess, that are knowing who you're meeting, if and giving it time. I wouldn't, wham bam thank you ma'am is not enough time to suss out any good information, and any good predator, unfortunately, is going to be extremely skilled at getting you to do what they want. Um, and as shitty as that is the mentality that yeah. It's so and that's one side of it. The other side of that is that you get in a situation where um you think you're meeting up with one person, and now you're meeting up with a group of people who mean to do you harm. Um, and obviously, that's also another situation that no one wants to be in. So you really have to, know who you're meeting, know who you're sussing out. Give it time. Also, have a friend that if you've got a planned meetup, meet in public, by any stretch of the imagination. Find a public place, like a coffee house that there's a barista who can sit at the counter and knows you're in the store. Um, if you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, you have means to escape, because that's something else that I'm fairly firm on is, especially with myself, which probably relates to some past trauma experiences that I've had, but I'm an escape planner. And what I mean by that is that when I go into to a place, that I'm meeting someone for the first time, or I'm going to a public place that I've never been, or even a public place that I've been, I am always mapping out how to get out of that place and what the quickest way to get out of that place is without, um, having any harm come to me. Self-preservation really, really kicks in. So that being said, I will say that I am no stranger to Grindr. It was once probably a good app. It was supposed to be, I think, a dating app. And yeah, now, I mean, it is what it is. So for those that don't know, Grindr is a hookup app for primarily gay men or people with penises, or that's primarily what it's meant around. And my internet safety primarily centers around the use of that app and my past experiences. So that if you've got some, obviously I would definitely recommend that maybe if you want some more information and some stuff geared towards or from people of your age or of a younger age, there are some videos out there that describe red flags to look for when dating. There might even be some videos out there that deal with this specifically. But if you've got a person that doesn't want to tell you who they are, doesn't want to give you a clear picture of who they are, you don't know what you're getting into. If you've got someone that you've talked to and you've set boundaries, and they continually want to negotiate those boundaries or break those boundaries, obviously another flag that probably not what you're truly interested in, or what you want to do. Also, if you do get into a position that you plan on meeting up with someone, have a friend, a good friend or a friend or someone in your life that you can drop a location to. I specifically, I have a friend in my life who in the past has been and has always been this person for me, that if I'm going into a situation that I've never been in before, and I'm meeting a stranger, I will let her know, hey, this is where I'm at. If you haven't heard from me in 24 hours or by this specific time, I'm gonna need you to let someone know. Yeah. So that's my advice. I will say shout out to Ethan. Um, he is. I want him to know out of all of this that there's at least someone out here sending you love. That I have multitudes of sympathy and empathy for you. The situation that was described to me, it is a scary world that we live in, and unfortunately, I didn't realize that, when we got to a point that, we're what, 2021, people are actually, no, that I don't remember when I know that it was recent. It was within the last 5 years. The shooting in Pulse, and then the shooting in Colorado. It is, yes, it's nice that we've got protections, that there are people out there looking out for us, but there are still situations that make this a scary world to be a queer person, and it is just, it's mind-boggling to me, to be honest. It is definitely not the worlds that when I, was a teenager in youth group, also an LGBT youth group, named Odyssey, but that's a story for another day. When going through all of that and everything that we built, even in, a tidbit to my history, when I did my social work studies, I helped build from the ground up an LGBT plus center out at Spokane Falls Community College. And, this, within the community colleges of Spokane, this was the first LGBT student center that had been developed. Obviously, there were clubs at either campus, and I was vice president in the alliance at SFCC, but also this was part of my work study program, and I spent 3 months building this place for kids on this campus to come and feel safe, or be able to be themselves, without judgment of others because they were around like-minded people. Find your tribe. That's what I'm gonna say. Know that it is heartbreaking to me to see the things that I've built and that could be built, that could be done, but we still have people that choose to be destructive, and disgusting, and I don't really get it. And I do hope, by the time I'm laid to rest, that things have changed and that there are more protections, greater protections for all inclusivity, not just for queer people, but inclusivity for everyone. That this common thread that we're all people. I I believe the same as you. Why can't we have a difference of opinion? Why does that negate or make you feel that you have to become violent because my opinion or my person doesn't jive with your mindset? So fuck off is what I say to that. Karma will get them in the end. Uh, believe in that. Uh, I am, but yeah, no. So and I think I've gotten off topic again, but I did. I hope that Ethan sees this. I hope that, if nothing else, know that there is love and support. That you are valued because you are human. It doesn't matter who you like, what you like. You're human. And you need to be valued for that. You bring something to the table, in the chaos that we call the world. Much love. What I would ask, to in this social experiment from people is that, if you've liked what you've seen, you like what you like, the dialogue and how things are going, that maybe you leave a comment where the video was shared. I don't know if I'll see those. I will. As I said, I have my YouTube channel. I'm hoping that I can drive people, more towards leaving comments on YouTube. That would probably be the easiest of tracking what maybe people want to talk about. What's on your mind? What do you want to know about? What interests you? What perspective can I bring to you? Bring to what you want to know? Maybe I'll read something ridiculous that just makes me laugh. I will probably share short videos of things that make me laugh throughout the day. I do work with someone that looks like Sasquatch, and he humors me. But so though that's what I ask. If you like what you see, maybe you'll hit subscribe. That's probably the quickest and easiest way that you'll find out that new videos have been uploaded. I do, as I said, have a Facebook account, or a Facebook page, and Instagram, and the YouTube that are all linked together. So at any rate, much love, and stay kind, be kind.